Welcome to today's Explainer. We are looking at a truly monumental, highly professional shift in the global technology landscape right now. For the past few years, we've pretty much viewed AI as a helpful digital assistant, something that drafts your emails, maybe brainstorms some marketing ideas, or summarizes long documents. But we are rapidly moving past that phase. We are entering an era where AI actually evolves from a simple assistant into a fully autonomous transacting entity. So today, we're unpacking the mechanics, the security, and the future of agentic wallets and AI payments. Okay, let's dive into this. Our roadmap today is pretty straightforward. We're going to start by looking at the AI friction wall, then move into how we actually secure agentic wallets, look at some real-world infrastructure from Visa and Mastercard, and finally, wrap up with the macroeconomic shift into the machine-to-machine economy. So, part one, the AI friction wall. Let's look at exactly what's bottlenecking us today. Think about it. Right now, an AI can write you flawless code in literal seconds. But if you ask it to buy you a plane ticket, it hits a massive brick wall. Why? Well, because our entire financial infrastructure is built around human-centric checkouts designed specifically to keep bots out. I mean, we've all experienced that universal frustration of trying to prove we're human to a CAPTCHA, right? Contrast that traditional, tedious multi-tab searching and manual data entry process with the streamlined AI commerce flow. You simply give a prompt, and the AI just bypasses that friction wall entirely to shop, compare, and pay directly via the commerce layer. And that brings us to a really powerful, forward-looking insight derived directly from our source material. Checkout becomes a conversation, not a process. I want you to really think about the gravity of that statement. We're moving away from clicking through multi-step shopping carts and, manually typing in expiration dates. Soon, you're simply going to use natural language to state your intent to your AI, and the transaction will happen seamlessly and autonomously right in the background. Moving on to part two, securing agentic wallets through robust engineering. Now, what's really interesting about this concept is that overcoming that friction wall requires highly secure machine-to-machine APIs and incredibly strict session budgets. Imagine a hypothetical scenario where you prompt your AI, find me the best laptop under 80,000 rupees and buy it. We are no longer just asking for a product recommendation here. We are actually giving an agentic wallet the authorization to execute a financial contract on our behalf. Let's break down the exact purchasing sequence the AI takes in this scenario. Steps 1 and 2, searching products and comparing prices between brands like Apple, Dell, and HP, well, those are standard AI capabilities today. But step 3 is the absolutely critical mechanism of the agentic wallet. Before a single cent moves, the AI rigorously checks your budget rules. It verifies that the purchase is strictly under that 80,000 limit, it confirms the category is indeed a laptop, and it ensures the payment limits for that specific session are approved. Only after passing these strict, user-defined guardrails does it proceed to step 4 to complete the payment. It's a highly professional, closed-loop system of trust. All right, part 3, Visa versus Mastercard. Let's look at who is building the real-world infrastructure for these technical mechanisms. We actually have two payment giants actively building the infrastructure for one AI-powered future: Visa Intelligent Commerce and Mastercard Agent Pay. These two massive networks serve as our real-world anchors for this technology. They aren't just sitting around waiting for the future to happen, they are actively engineering the secure rails to let your AI assistant interface directly with merchants today. However, if we look closely, we can really contrast their core philosophies. Visa is highly focused on enabling and scaling AI commerce orchestration. They want to make AI-assisted shopping as smooth and widespread as possible. Mastercard, on the other hand, is distinctively focused on verifying AI identities. Their top priority is ensuring that before an AI agent does anything at all, it is given trusted, rock-solid payment credentials. And this brilliantly illustrates how both networks handle the process. Looking at Visa's flow, it starts with the user's intent, moves to the AI assistant finding options, and routes securely to a protected, tokenized payment. Conversely, Mastercard's flow immediately jumps to mathematically verifying the AI agent itself, creating a strict digital identity before routing the payment to verify your policies. But ultimately, both flows ensure your natural language prompt safely results in a completed order. Let's define Visa's specific technical mechanism a bit further. When your AI assistant makes a purchase, Visa utilizes a tokenized payment. What this means is your actual credit card number or bank details are never, ever exposed by the AI to the open web. Instead, a secure, dynamic token is used. This ensures trust, maintains your permissions, and provides real-time fraud protection, all while orchestrating the transaction across their massive network. On the flip side, Mastercard relies on an agent credential. Instead of just protecting the payment data, Mastercard actually creates a distinct, mathematically verified digital identity for the AI agent itself. This secure identity contains your exact permissions, your session budgets, and your limits. Every single time the AI attempts a transaction, these trusted credentials are mathematically verified against your rules before the payment is ever approved. This ensures the AI literally cannot go rogue or overspend. Which brings us to our final section, Part 4, the machine-to-machine economy. Let's look at the big macroeconomic shift. So the crucial point is this. Now that we understand the technical mechanisms being deployed by these global giants, zooming out, this is far more than just a convenient upgrade to online shopping. As AI identities become verified and tokenized, we're going to enter a truly frictionless machine-to-machine economy. We'll see autonomous AI discovery paired perfectly with secure transactions happening instantaneously via APIs. With user-defined budget limits and trusted credentials firmly in place, we completely open the door for frictionless background micropayments. Just imagine your AI constantly negotiating and paying fractions of a cent for server compute, bandwidth, or premium data access in real time, all without ever bothering you. We are fundamentally shifting from the manual checkout era into an age of fluid, conversational commerce. It is an incredibly exciting, forward-looking paradigm shift, for sure. So I want to conclude our explainer today by leaving you with this thought. When checkout truly becomes a conversation, and authorized machines are securely transacting with other machines in the background, how will a frictionless, AI-driven economy alter your daily financial life? Think about the friction that's going to disappear and the completely new capabilities that will emerge. Thank you so much for joining me today, and keep your eyes on the horizon as we continue to track the incredible evolution of automated fintech.